Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for today's invocation offered by Gavin Landry and remain standing to honor America with the playing of our national anthem, played by the best sounding band in the land, the Spirit of Northwestern Purple Haze Pep Band.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for allowing everyone to get here safe tonight, Lord. I ask that you watch over these athletes and play in a Christ-like way that honors you, Lord. We ask that just continue to watch over everyone on their way home tonight, Lord, and just remember to keep our eyes on you. In your name we pray. Amen.
Coliseum on the beautiful campus of the Northwestern State University. And now let's get ready for tonight's game by meeting our starting lineups. First, for our visitors from New Orleans. At guard, a 6'4" freshman from McDonough, Georgia, number 1, Damian Rosser. At guard, a 5'6" freshman from New Orleans, Louisiana, number 2, Lamont Berzot. At guard, a 6'6" senior from Beaumont, Texas, number 11, Michael Zeno. At forward, a 6'8" senior from Plaquemine, Louisiana, number 25, Traven Thibodeau. And at guard, a 6'4" junior from Brooklyn, New York, number 33, Ezekiel Charles. Head coach of the Privateers is Mark Schlesinger, assisted by Jody Bailey, Chris Arkenberg, and Bill Duaney. And now, Demon fans, on your feet! And welcome today's Northwestern State starters. At guard, a 5'10" freshman from Monroe, Louisiana, number 0, C.J. Jones. At guard, a 6'3" senior from Compton, California, number 1, Isaiah Sweeney. At guard, a 6'7" junior from Clarence, Louisiana, number 10, Malik Muchwire. At forward, a 6'8" junior from Port Allen, Louisiana, number 20, Ishmael Lee. And at forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Chicago, Illinois, number 34, Brandon Hutton. Head coach of the Demons is Mike McConaughey, assisted by Jeff Moore, Bill Lewitt, and Jacob Spielbauer.
450, the junior from Port Allen High School, Port Allen, Louisiana. The Demons are coached by Mike McConaughey, 283 and 291 in his 19th year at the helm of the Demons. He is 634 and 450 overall in his 35th year as a head coach. Demons and Privateers face each other for the 11th time, and we are deadlocked at 5 apiece. UNO has 5, Demons have 5, but since UNO came back into the Southland Conference, the Demons have a 4-2 record against the Privateers. So Mike McConaughey 4-2 against his old assistant coach Mark Schlesinger. As you mentioned, Schles has been at UNO now in his 7th year. The Demons are going to wear their sleeved jerseys. They haven't worn these very often this year. They got a couple of new sets of jerseys with sleeves on them, and they haven't worn them much, but they're wearing them tonight, white on white. Privateers in blue on blue. Ishmael Lane wins the tap. C.J. Jones will bring it into the front court. Man-to-man defense for UNO. Gives it right corner. Back out now to Malik Matwire. Back right wing to C.J. Jones. Right corner to Isaiah Sweeney. Sweeney drives right baseline. He will go up and lay it right up and in. Easy drive for Isaiah Sweeney. The Red Sea, or the Blue Sea in this case, parted for Sweeney down the baseline. Ball at the top. Traven Thibodeau fires it inside and then knocked out of bounds by Isaiah Sweeney on the pass inside from Damian Rosser, looking back out into the corner for Ezekiel Charles. Left corner inbound on the baseline for the Privateers. They're going to lob it out. Hutton's going to knock it out of bounds as they were trying to get it to Michael Zeno. Zeno and Thibodeau, 2 of the seniors on this squad. Everyone else new. Freshman Rosser, Burzat, and junior transfer Ezekiel Charles. Hutton goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Zeno will drive down the lane, flip it to the right side. Shot blocked, but a traveling violation called first on Damian Rosser. So the Demons force a turnover, and it looks like UNO is going to press a little bit here. Just a man press right now. Malik Matwire will inbound. Gets it to Ishmael Lane, and he'll flip it back to C.J. Jones. Jones will bring it up with the left hand. Jones into the front court, works all the way to the right wing. Backs it out. Dribble handoff. Isaiah Sweeney. Sweeney at the top, works down the right side. Steps back, flips it up top. Malik Matwire will fire a 3. Good! Malik Matwire knocks down the triple. And the Demons lead 5-0. Nice shot from Matwire. Good. Set up in a fire. Matwire has struggled from the 3, shooting just 10%. That's just his 3rd made 3 in 20 attempts. Ball down low. Thibodeau gets an easy 2. As the Demons lost him on the baseline, makes it 5-2. Malik Matwire just now 3 for 20 at 15% from 3-point range. Matwire hands off. Brandon Hutton on the right wing. Steps back, draws 2 defenders. Now flips it out. Isaiah Sweeney, 13 to shoot. High screen and roll. Sweeney works to the top. Works down the right side. Double team, flips it left wing to Jones. He'll penetrate all the way. Flips it with the left hand, and he's fouled. Foul called on Traven Thibodeau. That is his first. And that'll be 2 free throws for C.J. Jones, who has had his struggles at the stripe, just 66% so far this year. Jones, the freshman, has been playing a ton of minutes, especially in conference play, where he averages 35 minutes a game. He's shooting 57% in conference play from the line, but he knocks down the first. Demons. The second one is missed. The rebound is tapped out, and bodies go flying, and it's going to go out of bounds. No one seems to know, and it's going to be off of UNO. Nope. Yeah, it's going to be off of UNO and belong to NSU. Isaiah Sweeney, Mark Schlesinger holding the ball, saying it was our ball. And now we're going to have the officials get together and talk it over. Oh, so Rod Dixon overrules our 3rd official. Luke Chittum, and Mike McConaughey is immediately in the ear of that official who just got overruled. Roderick Dixon, Jason Barth, and Luke Chittum, and we're going to have a technical foul given to Mike McConaughey. Not even 2 minutes into this ball game, as Coach Mike mad about the reversal of the out-of-bounds call. And so he is going to be hit with a technical foul. very early in this ball game. As near as I can recall, that's the first technical Mike has gotten this year. He's had some times when he's wanted to get teed up, but he hasn't gotten teed up yet, I don't believe. Ezekiel Charles knocks down the first free throw. Mike McConaughey is in the ear of Rod Dixon as one of 2 free throws go, and it'll be UNO basketball. Demons lead 6-3. 18:09 left to go in the first half of play, and Mike McConaughey telling Rod Dixon the frustrating part is I don't cuss, and he does not. I think I've heard Mike McConaughey utter one bad word in the 14 years I have worked with him, and that wasn't even a terrible one. It was one you can actually say on regular radio, although I will not say it here. Lamont Burzat with the basketball out long. Flips it up right wing to Traven Thibodeau. Thibodeau holds. Back cut inside. They're trying to work it inside to Rosser. Instead, they get it around left wing. Burzat fires the 3 and buries it. Lamont Burzat knocks down the triple, and we're tied at 6. This is the #1 three-point shooting team in the Southland Conference, shooting just over 36%. However, they don't take many. They are second to last in the country, having attempted just 242 threes so far this year. C.J. Jones works against Burzat, pulls up from the left elbow, too strong. Rebound pulled down inside by Zeno. They'll flip it ahead up the left side. Charles into the corner for Thibodeau. Gathers himself, now drives in, back to the basket against Ishmael Lane. Ball comes free. It is loose, and finally we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will stay with UNO with 19 to shoot. 17-19 left to go, first half of play. Game tied at 6. Mike McConaughey said he'd like to get back to his wave substitution system tonight with DeAndre Love available for the first time all year, the junior transfer. So we'll see if he goes wave substitution pattern or not coming up near the under 16 media timeout. Ball out long, Rosser hands off to Burzat. Gives it back off, Rosser skips it left wing to Thibodeau. The cut down inside, shot is up and good from Damian Rosser, just past an outstretched Ishmael Lane. UNO takes its first lead, 8-6. The Privateers on a 6-0 run. Ball on the left wing, Brandon Hutton. Hutton cut off on the dribble. Now we'll give to Malik McTwire, right wing Isaiah Sweeney, inside to Ishmael Lane. Easy lay-in, up and good for Lane. Lane did a great job of pushing his defender, I think it was Thibodeau, pushing him away from the basket. That allowed the lob backside, and an easy one at that. They get it inside this time for the Privateers. Back out to Thibodeau. He'll drive with the left hand. Step back 2. Shot blocked by Ishmael Lane. And he comes down with it. C.J. Jones fires ahead to Malik McTwire. 3 right corner. Yes, sir! Malik McTwire with a pair of threes in this one. And the Demons lead 11-8. 16-13 left to go in the first half of play. Ball on the right wing, Zeno. Looking inside, gives it left elbow now to Rosser. Rosser dribbles to the right elbow, flips it inside, ball tipped. C.J. Jones comes away with it. He'll come dribbling into the front court, fired ahead. McTwire ahead of the pack, shot block from behind. Isaiah Sweeney puts it back up and in. Demons lead 13-8. 15:48 left to go in the first half of play, and this Demon team looks vastly different offensively. Drive right side, Zeno, shot blocked from behind and out of bounds by Brandon Hutton, and we have our under 16 media timeout. 15:41 left to go in the first half of play. Northwestern State leads 13-8. We'll see a wholesale substitution when we come back. You are listening to the Demons Sports Network.
The game from the best seat in the house, then text Demons to 40213 for a chance to sit in the best seat in the house. Sponsored by Ivan Smith Furniture. Again, text Demons to 40213. If you receive a message, you have won. Come down to the score table and find a game day staff member.
This is what you came for, like me.
15:41 left to go, first half of play. This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by the Walk-Ons Independence Bowl, Chevyland, Abear Town and Country, and Manpower. Good start for the Demons. They've hit 5 of 6, and they lead 13-8. New guys into the ballgame for NSU. For the first time, we see DeAndre Love, 6'4", 190, the junior transfer from Seattle, Washington, out of West Seattle High School. They get it inside. Shot is blocked by Vontae Ott. Love out of West Seattle High School and Eastern Arizona Junior College. Vontae Ott's got the ball. Ott, 6'3", 185, the freshman from Victorville, California, Hesperia High School. Caleb Starks, who's running the point right now, 6'3", 195, freshman from Lafayette Christian Academy. Darian Dixon, 6'8", 220, the freshman from Bowie, Maryland, out of Bishop McNamara and the Scotland Performance Institute. And Larry Owens, 7 to shoot. Starks loses it, tried to flip it out into the corner, but turns it over. So the second wave's first possession is a turnover. Larry Owens is in as well, 6'8", 260, freshman from Monroe's Carroll High School. In for the Privateers, Bryson Robinson, second leading scorer, 6'4", 195, the sophomore from Mesquite High School, Mesquite, Texas. Troy Green, 6'3", 210, freshman from St. Rose, Louisiana, Believe Prep Academy. As they work at mid-post right side, spin and turn around with the right hand off glass and good for Ezekiel Charles. He's got 3, makes it 13-10. DeAndre Love with the basketball. First time we've seen him get his hands on it. Also into the ball game for UNO is Makur Po, 6'9", 210, the senior from Rumbek, South Sudan. Also Scott Plaisance, 6'9", 220, the junior from Marrero out of ULL. Ball out long, strip, taken away by Troy Green. He'll have the run out the other way. Shot is up and good for Green, as that is 2 consecutive turnovers for the second wave. Mike McConaughey going back to the wave system that he favors now that he actually has 12 healthy bodies. Ball at the top, Darian Dixon almost turns it over. Starks comes back up with it. Starks works to the left elbow, takes it inside. A lot of contact, can't quite get it to fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good strong drive by Caleb Starks to get the foul on Ezekiel Charles. Charles picking up his first personal, and to the line goes Caleb Starks, the freshman from Lafayette Christian Academy. Starks coming off of a 5-point performance against Southeastern, knocks down the first free throw, his first point of the ball game. Makes it 14-12 in favor of the Demons. Starks in Southland play only attempted 3 free throws coming in. So this will be attempts 4 and 5. He makes the second 2, so that makes him 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Demons retake a 3-point lead, 15-12, 14:07 left to go in the first half of play. Scott Plaisance out long on the left wing. Left elbow, Bryson Robinson, back into the left corner it goes. Ezekiel Charles flips it left elbow to Poe. Makur Po, he's going to travel with, oh no, they're going to call a foul instead on Larry Owens underneath. Owens will pick up his first personal. That was away from the basketball. As Privateers will bring in Deontay Chapman, 6'5", 180, the junior from Pearl, Mississippi, out of North Platte High School. Chapman hasn't played in quite a while. They get it inside, and that's going to be a foul called on Vontae Ott. Ott will pick up his first personal. Deontay Chapman into the ball game for the first time. Chapman's played in 5 of the 8 Southland Conference games for UNO, as Jacob Guest will check into the ball game. Guest, 6'4", 190, the sophomore from Bossier City out of Airline High School. Second free throw is no good. Guest will clear the rebound for the Demons. Into the front court comes Caleb Starks. Starks has been moved to the point as the backup point guard behind C.J. Jones. Starks picks up his dribble, looking for somewhere to go with it. Now we'll flip it out to Guest over the left side. Guest flips it left baseline to Larry Owens. Owens double team, now spins through the double team and puts it up and in. Beautiful move by Larry Owens, just spun right through the defenders that were doubling him and went right to the rim. Out long, Deontay Chapman. Handoff left side to Makur Po. Now Plaisance, he gives it back out right wing. Skip it all the way left wing. Bryson Robinson will fire the 3, and that's good. Robinson knocks down the triple. Makes it 17-16 in favor of the Demons. Into the front court comes Caleb Starks. Top of the key, Jacob Guest. First wave getting set to check back in. Guest picks up his dribble. Now flips it out long to Caleb Starks, nearly in the half-court circle. 13 to shoot. Starks works to the right wing, steps back, lobs it inside to Owens. Owens spins baseline, off glass, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by UNO, and it'll be a fresh 30 for the first wave, who's checking back into the ball game. Isaiah Sweeney, Malik Matuire, Brandon Hutton, Ishmael Lane, C.J. Jones. So the first wave back in here for the Demons. They'll line up 3 across right in front of the rim, one of their favorite inbound sets. And we're going to get a foul call. What? I'm not sure what that was. Was that a 5-second call? I never saw what the call was. They just turned and pointed to UNO's direction. All right, well, I'm not sure exactly what that was about, but nevertheless, it's now UNO basketball. They have it in the right corner. Back out right wing. Plaisance, the big fella, gives it out long. Bryson Robinson flips it underneath, and that's going to be a foul on Malik Matuire as Robinson got free on the baseline. Matuire will pick up his first personal. Demons lead 17-16 with 12:20 left to go in the first half of play. Northwestern State's been playing very good. Very well, I should say. First free throw, no good off the back iron. This is a Privateers team that shoots 68% from the free throw line. That's 8th best in the Southland Conference. Second free throw is good for Deontay Chapman. Demons quickly back the other way. Brandon Hutton traveled with it as soon as he caught it. And the Demons turn it over as we're tied up at 17. Deontay Chapman with his first point of the ball game. UNO with the basketball. The Demons have turned it over now 4 times in the first half. They have been struggling with turnovers the last couple of games. This is a Demon team that turns it over 17 times a game. Backside lob to Plaisance, and he travels with it, so we go the other way. 1 second before our under-12 media timeout. Demons and Privateers tied at 17. Demons are shooting 75% from the field, 6 of 8. The Privateers are shooting 6 of 9 from the field for 67%. C.J. Jones off the screen from Ishmael Lane. He'll drive all the way, float it from 5. Good. C.J. Jones, good take by him. 19-17. Demons with the lead as Bryson Robinson gives it to Makar Poe, left wing. Left elbow. Jumper from there is no good by Plaisance. Malik Matuire clears the rebound, and he'll bring it out himself. Flips it ahead to Isaiah Sweeney in the left corner. Sweeney crossover, works to the left side. Jumper is on the way too strong from 12. Rebound pulled down by Troy Green. Green worked a little bit by Matuire as he brings it into the front court. Right elbow Plaisance, who just missed a jumper from there, gives it left elbow to Poe. Poe gets a Hutton in the air, throws it over the left baseline. Nowhere to go there for Champion. Back out left wing. Troy Green with 12 to shoot. Right elbow. Bryson Robinson. Right corner for Plaisance. He'll fire a 3. No good back iron. Rebounds knocked away right into the hands of Champion. He goes up off glass and good. 19-19. Just a beneficial loose ball for UNO as it hit Malik Matuire, and he couldn't locate it after it hit him. As C.J. Jones into the front court, left side Brandon Hutton. Hutton working against Poe. Works to the top of the key, wants to dribble handoff to Jones. The ball's knocked into the backcourt. Jones is fouled there by Bryson Robinson, who was diving after the loose ball and rolled up on C.J. Jones. So Robinson will pick up his first foul, and we've got our under-12 media timeout. 10:34 left to go. 10:34 left to go, first half of play. Northwestern State and UNO tied at 19. You are listening to the Demons Sports Network.
VIP football and courtside basketball seating, as well as priority parking. Call 318-357-5251 or visit nsudemon.com/unlimited to make your donation today.
10:34 left to go, first half of play. We're deadlocked at 19. This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Mike and Kenny Knox, Salter Bus Lines, and Kilpatrick Life. Demons will have the basketball in the backcourt after the foul on the poke into the backcourt. Demons are shooting 70%, the Privateers 58%. C.J. Jones looks at right corner. Ishmael Lane. Lane back out long. At the top, Isaiah Sweeney. Pump fakes. He'll drive in. Float it from the free throw line. Good. Isaiah Sweeney's got 6. 21-19. Demons with the lead. Demons have led by as much as 5. UNO by as much as 2. Traven Thibodeau on the left wing. Holding there. Now flips it left elbow. They lob it inside and throw it right out of bounds. Isaiah Sweeney, good job fronting Troy Green. One of the things Mike McConaughey mentioned in the pregame, one of the keys was making sure that the Demons were staying on top of UNO's post players. And any guy really they run inside, even 6'3" Troy Green, because UNO loves to work inside out. C.J. Jones works down the left side. A lot of contact, off glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Privateers in the hands of Lamont Burzat. He drives left baseline, cut off there, flips it in the corner. And all the way back out it goes to Thibodeau. Demons are going to switch and get Brandon Hutton on Traven Thibodeau, as Thibodeau now has it left elbow. He'll flip it in the corner. Champion will fire a 3. That one's long. Offensive rebound putback is good, and a foul for Troy Green. Foul will be called on Isaiah Sweeney. Just another fortuitous bounce. That one came to Green. Sweeney had inside position, but the ball caromed a little bit long, and that allowed Green to grab it, put it back up and in. Sweeney with just his first personal, but Mike McConaughey's going to pull him out momentarily to chat with him. We've seen for the first time since early in the year the Demons using their wave substitution pattern as Green knocks down the free throw. 22-21 UNO. C.J. Jones brings into the front court, 9:20 left to go in the first half of play. Ball on the right wing, Vontae Ott, and we're going to have an illegal screen call on C.J. Jones, the Demon point guard. So Jones is called for the illegal screen, and Mike McConaughey, who's already been teed up by that official, is staying quiet, just shaking his head down on the Demon bench. Demons down a point, 9:10 left to go, first half of play. Burzat gives it right wing to Troy Green, guarded by Vontae Ott. Flips it high post. They lob it inside, taken away by Brandon Hutton. Ball loose, Hutton picks it up. Up the right-hand side, stops, pulls it back out to C.J. Jones. Jones long on the right side, guarded by Lamont Burzat. Jones looking for a screen on the right wing from Malik Matwire. Works away from it, now resets the screen again. This time holds, gives down the right side. Ishmael Lane drives baseline, and he's fouled. That'll be the 4th team foul against UNO. Foul called on Deontay Champion is his first. Isaiah Sweeney back in for Vontae Ott. So Sweeney out for just a moment after giving up that tough carom on the offensive rebound. Demons will inbound from the right baseline. C.J. Jones fires it underneath to Brandon Hutton. Hutton turns, throws it up with the right hand. Too strong is a perfect shot. Just a little too strong off the back iron. Michael Zeno into the front court now. Lobs it out long. Lamont Burzat. Demons have a disadvantage somewhere, and they need to switch. Ball at the top, Thibodeau. Thibodeau lobs it inside. Tough catch. Shot blocked from behind by Sweeney. Zeno gets his shot blocked. Sweeney into the front court left wing. Inside to Ishmael Lane. Lane spins left baseline, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Ishmael Lane turned and stopped and went up, and the defender stuck his chest out into Ishmael Lane and then drew the charge. That's a terrible call. Same officials made all the calls, by the way. Ishmael Lane picks up his first. I mean, basically Lane went straight up and straight down. The defender chested into him on the left side. They lob it inside to Zeno. Zeno clears space. Shot blocked by Ishmael Lane, out of bounds. We have our under 8 media timeout. 7:56 left to go in the first half of play. Northwestern State trails by a point, 22-21. We'll take a break, come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demon Sports Network.
Battle for the Paddle Chili Cook-Off is this Saturday, January 27th. Make sure you register your team by calling 318-521-5045. The chili cook-off is open to all fans, and you can help decide who the crown favorite will be.
This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by State Farm agents Buddy Wood, Jim Pledger, Glenn Talbert, Mike Murphy, and Linda Luck. 7:56 left to go in the first half of play. Northwestern State trailing 22-21. Demons have hit 8 of 13 here in the first half for 61%. Meanwhile, the Privateers have hit 8 of 16 from the field for 50%. Demons will be on defense. UNO will inbound from the right baseline after Ishmael Lane had gotten his second block shot of the ball game. They get it down underneath to Zeno. It's knocked away on the left baseline. And the Demons will get back on defense yet again. 13 to shoot, 7:54 left. Demons down 22-21. NSU switching everything as they finally just lob it out to no one in particular, and it comes down to Darian Dixon. He'll flip it to Caleb Starks, over to Larry Owens. Owens bobbles it, ball on the floor, picked up by UNO. Demons turn it right back over. Damian Rosser ahead, Zeno. They lob it inside. Owens gets the steal and flips it back to Vontae Ott. Ott powers into the front court left wing, pulls it back out. Wants to go inside to Owens. Will flip. Now gets it out to Caleb Starks. Starks running the point with the second wave. This is the first time he's had a full game running the point. Left corner Vontae Ott will drive left baseline, float it. That's too strong. Gets his own rebound. Right corner DeAndre Love. Back out to Starks. 5 to shoot. Starks drives with the right hand. Flips it to Love. Tough shot, right corner. Air ball. Offensive rebound. Larry Owens puts it back up, but it's a shot clock violation on the Demons. Owens didn't have enough time to set himself and put it in after DeAndre Love took a tough contested shot up against the shot clock buzzer, as Makur Poe will check back into the ball game. So DeAndre Love's first shot is a miss, but again, it was not a really good shot. It was contested up against the shot clock. Mike McConaughey wants Caleb Starks to get up and pressure a little bit, as Burzat and Ezekiel Charles will work it up. Now Burzat into the front court against Starks. High screen and roll to the left side. And Burzat just loses it out of bounds. Turnover number 8 for UNO. Demons have turned it over 8 times themselves. It's a UNO team that averages 16 turnovers a game. Second wave hasn't really done anything as of yet. Caleb Starks has a bucket, and that's it. Or has a couple of free throws, and that's it. Vontae Ott, top of the key, left corner Darian Dixon. Dixon to DeAndre Love, right wing to Ott. Ott looking inside, top of the key Dixon. Dixon looking inside, left wing Love. Love will drive left baseline, and he's hand checked. That'll be team foul number 5, and if that's on Thibodeau, that's his second, and it is. So the leading scorer for the Privateers picking up his second foul of the first half, and he may have to sit for the last 6.5 minutes. 6:38 left to go, first half of play. We're still stuck on 22-21. Demons haven't had a field goal in almost 4 full minutes. UNO hasn't had one in a while either. That ball's knocked out of bounds on the inbound by Damian Rosser. UNO hasn't had a field goal in nearly 3 minutes. Demons haven't had a field goal in nearly 4. Starks will inbound from the left baseline. Lobs it out to Larry Owens, left wing. Owens will drive, spins, goes up with a little righty floater. It's good. Larry Owens gives the Demons a 23-22 lead. First field goal for the Demons in nearly 4 full minutes. They lead by a point. Lamont Burzat, left wing, up top. 3 on the way from there is missed badly. Rebound, offensive, tipped around underneath, now thrown back out to Poe. Poe gives it in the right corner. 3 on the way again. That one is good. Ezekiel Charles missed the first, made the second. 25-23, UNO with their third made 3 of the ball game. Caleb Starks dribbling out long, gives up top to Vontae Ott. Ott lobs down low to Owens. Owens' ball comes loose, picked up by Poe. A lot of traffic in there. Burzat will flip it ahead. Back out, he gets it. And will work out long. Demons trail 25-23, matches UNO's biggest lead of the ball game. There have already been 5 ties and 5 lead changes in this first half. Poe has it on the left elbow. Looking to try to go inside, drives, pulls up from 12. That one is good for Makur Poe. 27-23, UNO leads by 4. It's their biggest lead of the ball game. Caleb Starks works all the way to the right wing on the dribble, now pulls it back. Sends DeAndre Love through. Starks with 15 to shoot, gets the screen from Darian Dixon, gives it back to him. Dixon drives right baseline, and he's shoved by Poe. Just sort of forearm shivered him as he went by. Poe picks up his first personal. That's just the 6th team foul against UNO. As Jacob Guest will check in for Vontae Ott. Fresh 20 here to shoot. Demons trail by 4, 27-23. Good crowd on hand tonight. The students are back in, which is nice. Starks lobs it into Owens. Owens turns to face. Now back to the basket, 15 to shoot. He'll spin right baseline, go up with it, lays it up and in. Big strong move for the big fella. Like a Hershey's Kiss off the glass with that one. Ball at the top. That's Plaisance, gives it right wing to Poe, looking inside. Can't get anywhere, now gives it left elbow. Plaisance will drive in, floats it with the right hand, no good. Rebound knocked out in the hands of Burzat. UNO doing a great job on the offensive glass so far here as Jacob Guest just gets a steal, knocks it away from Burzat. Owens comes away with it. He'll flip it back to Caleb Starks. Starks into the front court. Guest right wing. Tries with the left hand, pulls it back out. 20 to shoot for the Demons. They trail by 2 with the basketball. Starks, screen from Darian Dixon. Works with the left hand, takes it down the lane, scoops it. That shot is no good, but a traveling violation is called. Larry Owens says he needs a breather with 4:09 left to go in the first half of play. Michael Zeno will check back in for Scott Plaisance for UNO, and Ishmael Lane will come in for Larry Owens. And Mike McConaughey chatting with our official. Didn't like that particular traveling call on his point guard, backup point guard Caleb Starks, the freshman from Lafayette. Demons down 2, 27-25, clock under 4 minutes remaining. High screen and roll Burzat. They get it all the way to the left wing. That's Ezekiel Charles. Charles double team, gets away from it, flips it into the corner. Pull up from there is good by Michael Zeno. It's a little 12-footer. 29-25 at UNO. Caleb Starks works to the right wing on the dribble. Rest of the first wave getting set to check back in. Darian Dixon works to the left wing. Picks up his dribble, gives to Starks. Starks works with the left hand, spins, works with the right hand, takes it down the lane. A shot is blocked out of bounds by Zeno, and we'll have our under 4 media timeout. We'll still haven't gotten a lot of production out of the second wave. Larry Owens has 6, and Caleb Starks has 2, so 8 of the Demons' 25 out of the second wave. We'll take a break, come back with more after this. Demons down 4 with the basketball when we return on the Demons Sports Network.
Time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I'm gonna ride up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. When the night falls, the loneliness calls. Oh, dance with somebody. I wanna be alone with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who
This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by State Farm agents Tommy Chester, Trey Murray, Mickey Walker, and Julie Henderson. Northwestern State down by 4, 29-25 with a basketball. C.J. Jones lobs it out long to Brandon Hutton. 7 to shoot for the Demons. Hutton will drive with the left hand, stumbles, ball knocked out of bounds off of UNO with 3 to shoot. 3 on the shot clock as the Demons will line up. Demons will line up 3 across in front of the rim. Brandon Hutton in the corner. C.J. Jones looking. Will lob it out long. That's a quick 5 seconds. As UNO gets the turnover on the inbound by C.J. Jones. That is the Demons' 11th turnover of the first half. UNO has turned it over 9 times. UNO averages about 16 turnovers forced per ball game. Demons right now with 11 in the first half. Bryson Robinson, right wing. That's Ezekiel Charles. Charles spins to the free throw line. Skips it left wing all the way to the left corner. Burzat steps inside the three-point line and knocks down the long 2. Demons trail by 6. It's their largest deficit of the ball game with 2:55 left to go. 31-25, the lead for UNO. Demons turning it over, not getting good shots. C.J. Jones works with the left hand, drives in, floats it off glass, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Lamont Burzat will pick up his first. So C.J. Jones will go to the line to shoot a pair. So the Demons get DeAndre Love back for this ball game, which I say back, he hasn't played yet. Love has 1 shot attempt so far. It was a tough contested 3 up against the shot clock. As Jones misses the first, he's 1 for 3 from the line. But NSU, we mentioned, started the year with 5 point guards. Now they've got 4. As Jones makes 1 of 2 free throws, he's got 4 points. 31-26. 2:40 left to go. Jalen West and Devontae Hall both gone. Czar Perry also not with the team right now, though there may be hope for Perry to come back at some point soon. Ball on the right wing. Bryson Robinson and Bailey Walker left the team earlier this year. Ezekiel Charles with 8 to shoot, works off a screen. He's going to pull a 3. Good. Ezekiel Charles has 9. And the lead is 8 for UNO, 34-26. Privateers shooting 56% from the field. Demons are shooting 55%. As they get it to Ishmael Lane. Lane with a full head of steam, pulls the jumper good from the right baseline. Stopped and knocked that one down, but the Demons need a stop. 34-28. Charles on the left wing. Steps back on the left wing, wants to go inside, throws it back out long to Michael Zeno. 1:50 remaining, Demons down 6. Need good defense here. High screen and roll, right wing. Burzat drives, flips it left baseline to Poe. Poe walked. He takes it all the way down the lane, scoops with the right hand, no good. Malik Matuire collects the rebound. Matuire will bring it into the front court himself. He'll take it down the left side, loses it as he goes up. Well, Matuire had a good lane. Ishmael Lane providing it with a nice pin to get a lane inside. Ishmael Lane had the seal, which allowed Matuire the lane to go right down the left side, and he just lost it as he was going up. Demons turned it over for the 13th time. Actually, they're going to call that the 12th time. And for some reason, they gave Bryson Robinson a steal, which should not have happened. Robinson, you don't get a credit for a steal on a ball that just goes out of bounds. Ball on the right wing, Poe. Looking inside, now skips it all the way to the left side, Zeno. Looking back inside, now he'll drive with the right hand, scoop with the right hand, no good. Ishmael Lane clears the rebound. Feeds it to C.J. Jones. Jones ahead. Isaiah Sweeney skips it left corner, Brandon Hutton. Hutton cut off there. Works with the right hand, pulls it back out all the way to the right wing. No one getting open for Hutton as he gets it back out long to C.J. Jones with 12 to shoot. 50 seconds left. Demons are down 6. Jones gives to Sweeney, right corner with 5. Sweeney drives right baseline into traffic. Ton of contact, and a charge will be called on Isaiah Sweeney completely underneath the basket. Sweeney will pick up his second personal with 42 seconds left. And DeAndre Love's going to check in for Isaiah Sweeney. With 42.7 seconds, the Demons are down 6. You don't want to get down any more if you can help it. Demons shooting now 57% from the field. And into the front court comes Bryson Robinson. Gives it up top to Mocker Poe. Poe, right wing to Zeno. Zeno will drive right baseline. Shot block from behind, but a foul's going to be called on Brandon Hutton. Hutton will pick up his first. And Mike McConaughey just with a rueful laugh down on the baseline. Shot clock is off with 28.8 seconds remaining. And Michael Zeno will go to the line to shoot a pair here. Demons are down 6 with 28 seconds left. NSU has turned it over 13 times in this ballgame. First free throw for Zeno is good. Michael Zeno has 3. 35-28. Mike McConaughey's going to take, or actually Mark Schlesinger is going to take a timeout here. With 28.8 seconds left to go, Demons are down 7, and we'll have the basketball for ostensibly the last shot. We'll take a 30-second break, 30 seconds, and back with more on the Demons Sports Network. 8 seconds remaining. Northwestern State down by 7. Meanwhile, the Lady Demons are at UNO, and the Lady Demons Kurt will get that score for you in just a moment. The Lady Demons are playing at UNO. Michael Zeno goes to the line to shoot one after he made the first one. Push this lead to 7. Zeno's second free throw is no good. Malik Matuire flies in to clear the rebound. So the Demons can hold for one shot, down 7. C.J. Jones will flip it ahead to DeAndre Love. Love back out to Jones in the half-court circle. He's going to hold. Mike McConaughey wants a timeout. And instead we're going to get, did we get a timeout? Okay. I thought for a second we had a foul called, but instead we do get a timeout for NSU. So the Demons take the time with 14 seconds left, 35-28. Demons are down. Take a 30-second break and back with more on the Demons Sports Network. Seconds left to go in the first half. Northwestern State with the basketball, trailing by 7. Demons with 14 seconds try to draw something up. Wouldn't be surprised to see if DeAndre Love gets a shot at this one to end it. Love will hand off to C.J. Jones, 12 to shoot. Jones dribbles in with 9. Left wing Brandon Hutton. He's going to fire a 3. Good! With 5 seconds left. And then DeAndre Love knocks the inbound away. How about Brandon Hutton stepping up with the triple? Cuts the lead to 35-31 with 2.5 seconds remaining. They get it ahead, left side, shot on the way, wild and no good. From Deontay Champion, so Brandon Hutton knocks down a 3 right before halftime, and Northwestern State cuts the lead to 4. Big bucket there for the Demons, who shot 60% in the first half. However, they turned it over 13 times. And UNO with some good offensive rebounding, 6-3 the advantage over the Demons. Although keep in mind, the Demons only missed 8 shots. So not bad by NSU, as they did shoot 60%. However, UNO shot 50%. We'll give all the stats coming up on the halftime show. But Northwestern State with that big three from Brandon Hutton right before halftime cut the lead to 4, so they're right there within striking distance. Northwestern State trails 35-31 when we come back.
To spin around on the bat, put on the t-shirt.
Or you can't go, or I don't know, or back the fuck up on me. I get those goosebumps every time you come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything feel fine. Worry about this call.
Getting ready for the second half of play. Northwestern State will have the basketball to start things off. The first wave is in. C.J. Jones, Malik Matwire, Brandon Hutton, Ishmael Lane, Isaiah Sweeney. Story of the first half, Demons shooting it very well, 12 of 20, but getting to go back to the wave substitution pattern for the first time. Isaiah Sweeney will drive right baseline, spins inside, turns back, can't quite get it to fall, but he is fouled on the first possession. Foul called on Troy Green. And Isaiah Sweeney, who started off the game with a bucket on a drive on the baseline, goes baseline, spins back in, and unfortunately couldn't quite get it to fall as he was being fouled. Goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. That one rattles around, pops up, and goes back in. Isaiah Sweeney leading the Demons with 7 points in the first half, 6 points in the first half, 7 now. After making the first free throw, second free throw is good as well. Isaiah Sweeney, 8 for the Demons, who trail 35-33, 12 seconds into the second half. Lamont Burzat, Troy Green, Traven Thibodeau, along with Ezekiel Charles and Michael Zeno. Right elbow, Burzat. Left elbow, Troy Green flips it underneath. Spinning inside, back out to the left baseline. Thibodeau with 10 to shoot, drives in, spins, floats. That one no good. Rebound pulled down by C.J. Jones. Looks like Ishmael Lane may have been hit in the mouth as Malik Matwire drives left baseline. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Troy Green. That's his second. And so Malik Matwire will go to the line to shoot 2 after Isaiah Sweeney shot 2, and the Demons got to stop. Demons can tie it up here, just 41 seconds into the second half of play. Everyone just starting to filter back to their seats. By the way, I mentioned it during the halftime show as Matwire misses the first free throw. I want to mention it during the game. Send our best wishes out to Tony Taglavore, the voice of the Lady Demons, and my sideline reporter. Had a little medical procedure done today, so hopefully he is recuperating and feeling better. And hope to see him back on the mic here in the next week or two. But again, I'll have both halves of the doubleheader on Saturday. Zeno has it right elbow, left elbow. Jumper on the way from there is no good. Malik Matwire clears the rebound off the miss by Ezekiel Charles. Into the front court, C.J. Jones crosses to the left wing. Isaiah Sweeney at the top, fires a 3, back iron no good. Offensive rebound knocked away. They're going to say out of bounds off of UNO. It'll stay Demon basketball with a fresh 30. Isaiah Sweeney missing the 3. That's just the second three-point miss in 5 attempts for the Demons, as DeAndre Love will check in, and Mike McConaughey telling DeAndre Love, you got to come all the way to the middle of the table to check in. He'll replace Isaiah Sweeney momentarily. Ishmael Lane, out long, Love underneath, now right wing to Malik Matwire. Matwire jab steps, now gives to Love at the top, tips it left wing to Ishmael Lane. Lane looking, now will drive with the right hand, takes it into the lane, floats it just over the rim, no good. Rebound Traven Thibodeau. He'll lob it ahead up the left side to Lamont Burzak. Crosses to the middle, lobs inside, and we're going to have an offensive foul called underneath on Michael Zeno, who pushed off of Brandon Hutton. So Zeno will pick up his first personal. Third foul called against UNO here in the second half of play. And we're just a minute 27 seconds in. C.J. Jones gets the inbound, and we'll bring it up against Burzat. And Matwire sets a nice screen at midcourt. C.J. Jones drives with the left hand, takes it all the way, knocked to the ground, no call. Rebound to UNO, they'll look to run up the right-hand side. Troy Green, he'll take it up. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Ishmael Lane as he's falling out of bounds, lobs it ahead. Jones gets it. Jones flips it to a cutting Brandon Hutton. Hutton spins, fades away, off the front iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by UNO. And we're going to get a stoppage of play as we have an injured Lamont Burzat, the point guard for UNO, so Rod Dixon gets time, and Isaiah Sweeney will check in to replace Brandon Hutton. Mike McConaughey telling him, come quick, get some coaching and be ready to go back in. Bryson Robinson inbounds against C.J. Jones out long. Charles left wing to Traven Thibodeau, left elbow to Zeno, trying to go high-low here. Now they get it left wing. Ezekiel Charles off a screen, now back out long with 10 to shoot. Zeno back left wing to Charles, 7 to shoot. Left elbow Traven Thibodeau jumper, no good. Right side rebound and putback is good by Troy Green. 37-34 UNO with 17 and a half left to go in the ball game. C.J. Jones setting up the offense with Malik McGuire, Ishmael Lane, Isaiah Sweeney, and DeAndre Love. Lane has it at the top, looking inside, now throws it away. Was trying to throw it to Jones. Jones was cutting through. There were only 7 seconds left to shoot, and the Demons turned it over. That is the first turnover of the second half by the Demons, 14th for the game. Bryson Robinson gets it in the corner, 3 from Green. That one's no good. Offensive rebound underneath. Turning and spinning, putting it up with the left hand, no good. Couple of taps, offensive rebound, shot blocked, but a foul is going to be called. And if that's on Lane, that's a terrible call, and it is. Wow, Ishmael Lane just rejected that flat out. No contact. But the foul called nonetheless, and this has been a tough night for that one particular official. 17:02 left to go. Demons down 3 as Thibodeau makes the first free throw. He's got now 3 points, 38-34. UNO with the lead with 17:02 left. He's got both. Traven Thibodeau now with 4. The lead is back to 5 as UNO has scored 4 in a row after the Demons had opened the second half, scoring 3 in a row. C.J. Jones left wing, gets a screen from Darian Dixon, flips it back to Dixon. He drives left baseline, loses it, gets it back, goes up, fouled, and gets the bucket to fall. And Michael Zeno doesn't like the call, but that was as clear as day. Zeno had his arm draped over the head and shoulder of Darian Dixon. Dixon picks up his first points of the ball game. 39-36 as Dixon will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play, and he does. Darian Dixon's got 3. 39-37, NSU trails with 16:40 left to go in the ball game. UNO has started just 1 of 7 from the field in the second half. The Demons have started just 1 of 5. Both teams over 55% shooting in the first half. They get it out on the baseline to Green. He'll spin inside, go up, shot blocked by Sweeney, and a late foul is called underneath. Foul on Sweeney, and the Demons cannot believe it. Sweeney picks up his 3rd. And back to the line go the Privateers. Troy Green, the freshman from St. Rose, Louisiana. 6'3", 210. Mark Schlesinger likes his big-bodied guards. And Troy Green in that mold as Makur Poe will check in to replace Michael Zeno. Green missed the first free throw. Demons trail by 2, 39-37. 16:27 left to go. Good to see the student section back in effect, and the band is here as well, as 1 of 2 free throws goes for Troy Green. He's got 9, makes it 40-37. Isaiah Sweeney right side, couple of jab steps, now drives right baseline, takes it in, shot is no good, follow slam no good by Ishmael Lane. And Makur Poe comes away with the rebound to Robinson. Robinson drives the right side into traffic. He gets that call. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2, and that is the 4th foul on Isaiah Sweeney. And Malik McGuire is going to have to come in. Isaiah Sweeney picks up his 4th. Wow. I don't know about that. That was, compared to the contact allowed on the other end the last couple of possessions, that's pretty weak. So Bryson Robinson goes to the line to shoot a pair, and he misses the first. Malik McGuire checks in for Isaiah Sweeney. And poor Brandon Hutton, that's twice Brandon Hutton's gotten up off the bench like he was going to go in, and Mike McConaughey stopped him and sat him back down. I think he's trying to wait for the under 16 media to bring the second wave in. Second free throw is good for Bryson Robinson. He's got 4. 41-37 UNO with 16:05 remaining. C.J. Jones gives it up top to Ishmael Lane. Lob inside to Dixon, and Dixon was being held by Makur Poe, and that'll be our under 16 media timeout, as Poe will pick up his second personal. Already 5 fouls called on UNO in the first 4 minutes and 2 seconds of this second half. 15:58 left to go. Northwestern State down 4, 41-37. Take a break, come back with more after this on the Demons Sports Network. This Demons Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by the Walk-Ons Independence Bowl, Chevyland, A-Bear Down and Country, and Manpower. So Northwestern State and UNO combined to shoot 25 of 46 in the first half. They are 2 of 15 between them in the second half. Ball in the hands of Darian Dixon, out long to Caleb Starks with DeAndre Love, Larry Owens, and Vontae Ott. Starks dribbling out long with 10 to shoot. Right wing to Dixon. Dixon flips it left wing. DeAndre Love, he's going to drive left baseline. Pulls up. Good! First points of the year for DeAndre Love. And the Demons have cut the lead to 41-39. Love coming in a scorer who averaged 20 a game in junior college and shot over 50%, 51% to be exact from three-point range. So good to see him get his first bucket, a little 10-foot jumper on the left baseline. Ball on the right side, back to Poe, left wing to Robinson, 6 to shoot. Robinson cut off by Ott, loses it, gets it back, 3 to shoot. Little push off, step back. He's going to draw the foul on Vontae Ott, got him in the air. And Vontae Ott knows better. He knew it as soon as it happened. He got off the floor, got into the air, and Bryson Robinson was able to jump right into him. That's going to be 2 free throws. They were checking very quickly. Mike McConaughey telling Vontae Ott, great job defensively, but at the end you bailed him out with the foul. He said, just get your hands up, don't jump into it. So Bryson Robinson goes to the line. First free throw is good. So here's an interesting stat. The Demons and Privateers attempted 15 free throws in the first half between them. They will have attempted 13 already with that one. And we have gone just 5 minutes into the second half, 43-39. So 15 total free throws in the first half, already 12 here in the second half. Vontae Ott, top of the key. Right wing DeAndre Love. Love back out to Dixon. Dixon hands off to Caleb Starks, 15 to shoot. Back right wing to Love. He'll penetrate, flip it back out to Ott. 10 to shoot. Ott will drive the left side to Love. Love left baseline penetration. Tried to hit a cutter. Starks, 6 to shoot. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound tip twice again. And finally, UNO will come with it. Thibodeau, full head of steam, flips it to the right side. Oh, a traveling not called. And then Darian Dixon gets a steal inside. Jump ball will be called after all is said and done. And UNO will have the basketball. With 14:32 left, the Demons down 4, 43-39. NSU is led by as much as 5. UNO is led by as much as 8. So been a close game throughout here tonight. Thibodeau has it in the right corner, back to Troy Green, into the left corner. No one guarding Bryson Robinson, and he knocks down the three. Well, nobody got out there off the double screen, and it's 46-39 as Caleb Starks flips it right side to DeAndre Love. Love flips it inside to Owens. Owens dribbles and turns it over, but it goes out of bounds off of UNO. And Mike McConaughey is in the ear of the official that teed him up in the first half, wanting to know why there wasn't a foul called inside. UNO will sub Damian Rosser into the ball game. Rosser in the first half, played 11 minutes, started the first half. Demons get it in left corner to DeAndre Love. Love penetrates left baseline cutoff, feeds it to Owens left elbow. Right wing, wide open three for Ott, no good, right side. Rebound, out of bounds off the Demons, Darian Dixon. 14:02 left to go as Malik Matuire will check in to replace Vontae Ott. And Mike McConaughey not going to be pleased. Even though Ott was wide open, Mike McConaughey just getting him a quick blow. Mike McConaughey is trying to limit the three-point shots this team is taking because they have struggled mightily shooting from beyond the arc. 27%. They are the worst three-point shooting team in America. Ball on the right elbow into the lane, back left wing. Jumper from there is good for Deontay Champion. He's got 5, and UNO has its largest lead of the ball game, 48-39, a 9-point lead. And Mike McConaughey calls the timeout. 13:37 left to go in the ball game. Northwestern State down by 9. It's their largest deficit of the night. 48-39. We'll take a break, full timeout, come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demon Sports Network.
Official flagship station for Northwestern State Athletics.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. All the way up.
Mike and Kenny Knotts, Salter Bus Lines, and Kilpatrick Life. Dangerous point in time for the Demons right now, down 9 with the basketball. The first wave is back in here. C.J. Jones, Isaiah Sweeney, Brandon Hutton, Malik Matuire, and Ishmael Lane. Sweeney has it in the left corner. He'll dribble out long on the left wing. Drives the left baseline into traffic to his Ishmael Lane, who slams it with 2 hands. Lane's got 6. Nice bucket there. Demons trail 48-41. That ends a UNO 7-0 run. Ball on the right. Actually, it was a 9-0 run. Ball at the top. High screen and roll for Damian Rosser, guarded by Brandon Hutton now. Rosser pulls it back out, 10 to shoot. Rosser now guarded by Matuire, gives it left side to Poe with 4 to shoot. Inside, Robinson goes in. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. Foul called on Brandon Hutton. That's his second. Ishmael Lane had good position inside, but Hutton came crashing down from the backside and committed the foul. So UNO will, with this, attempt 9 free throws in the second half. They attempted 9 the entire first half. First one is good for Bryson Robinson. The officials have had a much tighter whistle here in the second half. In the first half, again, total 15 free throws. Already, we're at 14 with still 12:50 left to go. Officials have tightened this game down considerably. Robinson hits both. He's got 8 already in the second half. 50-41, back to a 9-point lead for the Privateers. Malik McTwire out long, right wing Brandon Hutton, right corner to C.J. Jones. Up top to Sweeney, drives left baseline into traffic, goes up with a tough shot, no good. Ishmael Lane gets his pump fakes and gets everyone off their feet, draws the foul. Foul is called on Deontay Champion. That is his second. 16 fouls, so the Demons will shoot 1 and 1 the rest of the way. As Ishmael Lane goes to the line to shoot a pair. Lane's got 6 points coming off of that last dunk. Demons picking up their 4th assist, just their first in the second half. This Demon team, second to last in the nation in most assists per game. They average just over 9 assists a game. As Lane knocks down the first free throw, makes it 50-42. DeAndre Love will replace Isaiah Sweeney. Love's got 1 bucket so far. He shot a contested 3 up against the shot clock. Then he hit a nice little baseline drive, about a little 12-footer on the left baseline. Ishmael Lane makes both free throws. He's got 8. Demons down by 7, 50-43. Demons are just 3 of 11 from the field in the second half. UNO, 3 of 10. Right elbow. Now right wings. Robinson, they lob it inside, and Hutton knocks it away out of bounds from the backside. They were looking for Traven Thibodeau on the block. Hutton with a good backside presence to knock that one out of bounds. Baseline, 18 to shoot. They get it in the corner. Thibodeau out long. Damian Rosser. Rosser all the way into the corner. 3 on the way from Robinson. No good. Rebound Ishmael Lane. Lane gives to C.J. Jones. Jones into the front court. Works with the left hand. Takes it all the way into the lane. Scooped with the right hand. No good. Long rebound. Pulled down by Makur Poe. Poe flips it back into the hands of Deontay Champion. Left wing to Traven Thibodeau. He'll pull a 3. Good. Traven Thibodeau's got 7. And it is a 10-point lead for UNO. It's their largest lead of the ballgame. 53-43. 11:47 remaining. C.J. Jones out on the dribble. Works to the left wing. Now pulls it all the way back out. 15 to shoot. Gives it left wing to Malik McTwire. Handoff. No, McTwire keeps on the left baseline. Double team. Sees it to Lane. Lane pulls up just inside the free throw line. No good. Rebound pulled down by UNO, and the Privateers are killing the Demons on the board in the second half. Robinson right down the lane. Feeds it back. Thibodeau 3. No good. Rebound pulled down offensive and out into the corner. Robinson, he'll drive left baseline, and he's fouled from behind. That'll be the 6th team foul for NSU. Malik McTwire picks up his 2nd. Demons in a very precarious position right now with 11:17 left. They are down 10, 53-43. We'll take a timeout, full break, come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demons Sports Network.
Oh, so close, Devontae. Thank you for attempting the McDonald's half-court shot.
Northwestern State down 10. This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by State Farm agents Buddy Wood, Jim Pledger, Glenn Talbert, Mike Murphy, and Linda Luck. Demons on defense, 27 seconds to shoot for UNO as they get it in. Damian Rosser. Demons are getting killed on the boards in the second half. 13-6, the rebounding advantage for UNO in this second half. Plaisance on the left wing with 14 to shoot, left elbow. They skip it right corner to Robinson, down low to Thibodeau, back to the basket, double team, back out to Robinson for 3, and another 3 goes in. Robinson has been the story of this second half as UNO takes a 13-point lead, 56-43. That's exactly what's happened in pretty much every game the Demons have played this year in conference play, as Jones is bumped by Damian Rosser, and that'll be free throws, 1 and 1 for C.J. Jones, as DeAndre Love will check in to replace Caleb Starks. Love hasn't really made a ton of an impact so far. 2 points with 1 turnover. He's attempted a couple of shots. C.J. Jones will shoot 1 and 1. Jones has struggled from the stripe, just 2 of 4. By the way, the Lady Demons are down double digits at halftime, 45-31 at UNO. Demons and Lady Demons will be here against UCA, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock doubleheader, as Jones makes the first free throw, 56-44. Demons have started the second half 3 of 13. UNO has started the second half 5 of 14. Jones once again makes 1 of 2. UNO clears another rebound. They are just killing the Demons on the glass in the second half. Demons were down 1 rebound at halftime. They are now all of a sudden down 8. Demons will get into their 3-2 zone. We haven't seen that all game. They've been man-to-man the entire game. Bryson Robinson holds at the top. Traven Thibodeau at the right elbow, flips it inside to Plaisance. Plaisance goes up, shot no good. Rebound Malik Matuire on the backside. C.J. Jones pushes, works to the right wing, goes between the legs and behind the back, pulls it back out. Works to the right wing, screen and roll with Ishmael Lane. That's going to be an illegal screen called on Ishmael Lane. Ishmael Lane will pick up his 3rd personal. We'll go the other way. UNO will have the basketball. Privateers leading by 12, defending Southland Conference champions. Last year won the league title and went to the NCAA tournament. Played in Dayton. Demons stay in their 3-2 zone. Ball in the right corner. Back out it goes. Flip it underneath the Plaisance, and that's going to be a charge. I think. Nope, they're going to call it travel instead, as Plaisance turned and Malik Matuire sort of bodied him up and then pulled the chair out from under him. 9:45 left. Demons need to get very good offensively here. They have struggled so far, 3 of 13 from the field. Brandon Hutton on the right wing. Jab steps, drives right baseline, out of bounds off of UNO, as Thibodeau came over and trapped Hutton on the right baseline. 21 to shoot, 9:36 left. Demons are trailing 56-44. NSU shooting 45% overall as they get it to Lane. He puts it, misses it. Tip up, no good again. Tip up, good, and the foul on Malik. And Malik Matuire will get the bucket and the foul. Foul called on Scott Plaisance, his first. Malik Matuire now has 9, 56-46 with 9:32 remaining. And Matuire goes to the line to shoot 1. DeAndre Love and Brandon Hutton both coming over toward the sideline to get instructions from Mike McConaughey and Jeff Moore. Matuire's free throw is good. He completes the 3-point play. Malik Matuire has 10, coming off of a 10-point performance at Southeastern. Demons with a little 1-2-2-3 quarter-court zone trap. UNO breaks it into the front court. Deontay champion. The Demons will pull back into their 3-2 zone. Have had good success with this here. Bryson Robinson on the right wing. Works to the top. Left wing. That's in the hands of Ezekiel Charles. Dribbles to the right wing. Now to the right side. Robinson penetrates. Goes in inside. Shot blocked from behind by Ishmael Lane. It comes out to C.J. Jones. Jones flips it ahead, but it's knocked away by Deontay Champion, but right to Malik Matuire, feeds it back to Jones. Demons get another stop. Let's see if they can get another bucket here. Jones working right wing, looks for the screen. Works off the screen, now takes it right side, takes it all the way down, puts it up off glass, no good. Tip up is good. Malik Matuire again. The ball lobbed ahead and UNO turns it over. They tried to go out deep. Matuire now has 12 and the Demons have cut the lead to 7. NSU has scored 6 in a row after getting down by 13. Larry Owens will check in to replace Ishmael Lane. Lane wasn't happy about coming out of the ball game right now, but Mike McConaughey telling him, look, get a minute or two and you're coming back in to finish it. So the Demons down 7 with the basketball. After forcing the turnover, that is number 3 in the second half against UNO. C.J. Jones wants a screen with 15 to shoot. Works to the top of the key, gets a screen from Owens, flips it left corner to Brandon Hutton. Hutton flips it up top to Malik McGuire, skips it right corner. DeAndre Love penetrates. Tough shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, put back good! DeAndre Love. He's got 4, and the Demons have cut the lead to 5 at 56-51 with 8:03 remaining. Crowd needs to be on its feet right now. Robinson drives. Brandon Hutton knocks it away, and we'll have our under 8 media timeout. 7:57 left to go. The Demons have scored 8 in a row, and they've cut the lead to 5. 56-51 UNO. We'll take a break. Come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demons Sports Network.
And wake up each morning to their free hot breakfast. NSU and Hampton Inn, a dream team. Tommy Chester, Trey Murray, Mickey Walker, and Julie Henderson. So the Demons switched to the 3-2 zone, and it's had some good effect here. They've stymied the Privateers offense while the Demons have scored 8 in a row. 15 to shoot, left elbow Thibodeau, back out to Robinson. Robinson to the right corner, 3 from there, rattles in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Makur Poe underneath, puts it up and in somehow as he was falling down. Poe picks up his 4th point of the ball game. It's 58-51 UNO with 7:33 left to go. C.J. Jones working along against Bryson Robinson. Jones loses it, gets it back, 16 to shoot. Jones off the high screen, works all the way around to the left wing. Now attacks from the left side, takes it all the way. Shot is blocked with 2 hands and out of bounds. 9 to shoot. Jones, the kid's not afraid to get in the middle of traffic, as Troy Green will come in for Deontay Champion for UNO. Ishmael Lane will check in for the Demons to replace Brandon Hutton. Demons will go 2 bigs here as NSU wants to line up 3 across, and Rod Dixon's going to stop this. It's what always happens. The Demons try to line up 3 shoulder to shoulder in front of the rim, and there's all kind of pushing and shoving and grabbing and yanking and all kind of stuff going on underneath. They lob it out to Lane on the left wing. 6 to shoot. Lane with 4 to shoot, turns and fires. He can't hit it, but he'll shoot 3. He was fouled by Makur Poe shooting a 3. He didn't realize, he thought he was about to run out of the shot clock, but there were 4 seconds left on the clock. He turned and fired quickly, and Poe fouled him. He looked like it was clearly outside the 3-point line. So I think he'll shoot 3 here, and he will. 3 free throws for Ishmael Lane. And he can cut this lead to 4 with 7:12 still left to go in the ball game. The Demons have picked up their shooting a bit here in the second half, but they're still shooting just 44% for the game. UNO also 44%. Both teams, as Ishmael Lane gets the friendly roll, it went spun up high and hit the backboard and went back in. Ishmael Lane has really improved his free throw shooting as the season has gone on, kind of like what he did last year. Started off struggling and then picked it up as it progressed. He missed that one. Lane has been a 70% free throw shooter in conference play, and now he'll shoot the 3rd. So he is 1 for 2 so far. 2 for 3 will cut the lead to 5. 3rd is good. 58-53, Ishmael Lane in double digits now with 10. Demons are going to pressure full court here. They lob it up the left side. Troy Green flips it back right wing to Robinson. He'll bring it into the front court, and the Demons will settle back into their 3-2 zone. 17 to shoot for UNO. Robinson skips into the right corner. Now down low to Poe.
Poe spins inside, shot is up and good. That was a nice move inside by Makur Poe. Makes it 60-53 with 6:44 left to go. Into the front court, C.J. Jones working against the much bigger Bryson Robinson. Jones 5'10", 160, Robinson 6'4", 195. They lob it inside the lane, and he'll dunk it with 2 hands. Great look from Larry Owens to Ishmael Lane on the high-low. 60-55 as the Demons will pick up their 5th assist of the second half. UNO breaks the pressure. They get it back on the left wing to Green. Green will pull it all the way back out to Robinson. Demons stay in the 3-2 here. 15 to shoot as Robinson has it out, gives it right wing. Ezekiel Charles into the corner. They're trying to get it inside. There's a trap. Oh no, it should be a travel, not called, and Ishmael Lane sells out and knocks the ball out of bounds with 6 to shoot. Darian Dixon will check in. He will replace Larry Owens. 6:03 left. Demons are down 5 on defense with 6 to shoot. Inbound from the right baseline. Looking inside, can't get it. Now get it to Thibodeau. They lob it back out. Robinson into the left corner, back underneath to Poe, and he traveled with it. There was 1 second to shoot anyway. Poe was not going to get the ball off in time. So it was going to be a turnover either way. Either Poe traveled or it was going to be a shot clock violation. And Larry Owens will check back in for Darian Dixon. So with 5:57 left, Mike McConaughey working a little offense-defense substitution already. C.J. Jones will let it roll all the way to half court before he gets into the front court. Demons down 5 with the basketball. Ball at the top for Ishmael Lane. Looking inside, now gets it back to DeAndre Love. Love penetrates, goes up with a tough scoop, no good. Rebound pulled down by UNO. Ezekiel Charles into the front court. Demons settle into their 3-2 zone again. Charles lobs it right side. Troy Green. Green works at the left hand, pulls it all the way back out. Makur Poe out long, 13 to shoot. Back to Green. Green to the free throw line, pulls that jumper. That's an air ball, and out of bounds it goes. We go the other way, and Mark Schlesinger wants a timeout. His team is struggling mightily against this 3-2 zone. 5:23 left to go. 5:23 left. Northwestern State down 5 with the basketball. We'll take a 30-second break, 30 seconds, and back with more on the Demons Sports Network. Northwestern State hanging around. They were trailing by 13 just a few minutes ago. They hit an 8-0 run. It was actually a 10-2 run for the Demons, and they've cut this lead to 5. Ball in the hands of Isaiah Sweeney, right corner. Looking up top, dribbles to the right wing, looking for the screen, spins away from it, works to the right baseline, gives it to Lane. Ishmael Lane skips it to Malik Matuire. Left wing C.J. Jones, 15 to shoot. Jones holds, now dribbles it out, works off a screen from Owens, right wing to Isaiah Sweeney, lob inside to Owens, not a smart pass by Sweeney, turned over to UNO. Green into the front court. He lobbed it into a double team as the Demons will stay in the 3-2 zone with 4:47 remaining. Demons down 5. Green left wing long to Robinson. Robinson gives it left elbow to Traven Thibodeau, skips it right corner in the hands of Ezekiel Charles. Charles back up to Thibodeau. Thibodeau skips it right corner to Robinson, back right wing. 3 on the way from there is good with 3 on the shot clock from Ezekiel Charles. 8-point lead again for UNO with 4:23 remaining, 63-55, 4:19 left. C.J. Jones out long. Works to the top of the key, feeds Larry Owens left wing. Owens looking inside, now dribbles with the right hand against Poe, loses it, flips it into the corner. Malik Matuire pump fakes, now drives, feeds back to Owens. Owens back to Jones, 8 to shoot. The Demons did a lot of ball moving and not getting anywhere. Jones penetrates, left elbow jumper, rattles in and out, no good. Poe clears the rebound for UNO. Good look for C.J. Jones, just rattled in and out. The Demons can't get anything to fall. UNO has the basketball, still working against this 3-2 zone. A lot of guys stacked down in the corner, and we're going to have a foul call and an offensive foul. And that'll be under 4 media timeout. Oh, we had a guy run out of bounds and then come back in and collect it. So a turnover on UNO. 3:42 left. Demons down 8. Need to be good offensively when we return. You're listening to the Demons Sports Network. Left to go. Northwestern State down 63-55. Don't forget, Saturday is the chili cook-off. It's normally my favorite game of the year, but because I'm calling both halves of the doubleheader, I don't think I'm going to be able to go get chili. Normally I would get the chili pregame of the men's game between the women's and the men's game, but I don't think I'm going to have a chance to do that because I'm calling both halves of the doubleheader. I'm actually pretty disappointed. C.J. Jones feeds it underneath to Larry Owens. Shot is no good. A lot of contact, no call. Demons are now 7 for 25 in the second half. The Demons are shooting 28% from the field in the second half after shooting 60% from the field in the first half. Mark Schlesinger directing his players down low. Traven Thibodeau lobs it into the corner. All the way back out it goes with 10 to shoot. Troy Green, right elbow, bounce pass, left side, 3 on the way from there, and good. Ezekiel Charles, another back-breaking 3. Lead is back to 11. UNO with 9 made threes in this ball game. Larry Owens, left elbow, flips it back to Malik Matuire. Matuire drives to the baseline, back to Ishmael Lane. Lane skips it right corner. Jones penetrates from there, and we're going to have a foul called, and he'll shoot 2 free throws after the foul on Ezekiel Charles. Well, UNO attempts the fewest threes in the conference. They are second to last in fewest threes in the nation with just 242 attempted in 19 games. However, they are 9 of 17 from 3 in this one. C.J. Jones, first of 2 is good. He's got 6. Brandon Hutton replaces Larry Owens. That's the lead to 10, 66-56 with 2:46 remaining. But the Demons are going to have to play catch-up in a hurry. Jones is just 1 of 9 from the field, and he misses the second free throw, and he is also 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Traven Thibodeau drives, flips it left side to Poe. He'll fire it up with the right hand, no good. Tip-up is no good. Another offensive rebound and all the way back out. UNO is killing the Demons on the boards here in the second half. It's now 20-13, then an almost turnover. Traven Thibodeau works to the right elbow, flips it underneath to Poe. He traveled, not called, then he lost it. Then the ball's loose, it's picked up by UNO. Fouls all over the place. Poe feeds it underneath to Thibodeau, lays it up and in. Well, Poe fouled Ishmael Lane on the rebound, just raked his arm, but no call. They lob it inside to Matuire, a lot of contact, skips it left corner. 3 from Isaiah Sweeney, good. Demons needed that badly. Cuts the lead to 9 with 1:59 remaining. But Makur Poe absolutely hammered Ishmael Lane on that last rebound. Lane cleared it, and then Poe just grabbed his arm and wrenched it free, and no call. So we'll take a break. 1:59 left. Demons down 9 after the Isaiah Sweeney 3. You're listening to the Demons Sports Network. They do lead the... Minute 59 left to go. Northwestern State getting a big three from Isaiah Sweeney. Sweeney now with 11. 3 different guys in double digits for the Demons. And they will pressure full court here. Bryson Robinson gets it in. He's double teamed all the way back to the baseline. Flips it to Ezekiel Charles, who falls down with it. C.J. Jones to Brandon Hutton. Dunks it with the right hand, and Mike McConaughey wants another timeout. Doesn't get it. So the Demons have cut the lead to 7, 68-61. That pressure defense making things happen. Ezekiel Charles brings it into the front court. Hutton's got 5. Minute 33 left. Demons are down 7. Robinson, right wing, now feeds to the free throw line to Poe. Looks inside, gives to Thibodeau, right elbow. Inside it goes. Tough catch. Back out to Thibodeau. He'll stop, pull the long 2. That one is good. Traven Thibodeau, big bucket there. He's now got 11, 70-61. Left wing DeAndre Love. He needs to be thinking about shooting it. C.J. Jones penetrates. Isaiah Sweeney penetrates to Ishmael Lane. Lane travels, turns around, fires it good. Didn't get the traveling call that UNO wanted. He gets the turnaround to cut the lead back to 7 with a minute 3 left. And NSU is going to take a 30-second break. .103 left. We'll keep it here for this break. Demons are down 7. A minute and 3 remaining. NSU has played tough. They have continued to struggle shooting the basketball, though they picked it up here in the last couple of minutes. At one point, they were 7 of 25 in the second half. They've hit their last 3 in a row and are now 10 of 28. By the way, a couple of great things going on. Free T-shirts and free tickets for NSU faculty and staff, and free chili at Prather on Saturday. Lady Demons have won against UCA. Demons will follow at 3. The free chili will be in the East Concourse after the Lady Demons game, before the Demons play. Full court pressure by NSU here with a minute 3 remaining. Demons are down 7. They throw the lob out, and that will just go out of bounds. A terrible play by UNO, and the ball will go all the way back to the baseline under the Demons' basket. Well, they tried to throw the home run pass and just threw it all the way out of bounds on the other end. So the Demons will inbound under their own basket here. Down by 7 with a minute 3 remaining. C.J. Jones can't move. He was being told that by Rod Dixon. He'll inbound from the left baseline. They get it to Isaiah Sweeney. Sweeney, jump ball, the call. Possession will stay with the Demons. Sweeney was tied up briefly in the corner, but it stays put. Demons had the possession arrow, so 2 seconds gone, and the Demons will inbound again from the left baseline. Demons spread out this time, 4 across from corner to corner. They lob it into Ishmael Lane. Inside to Brandon Hutton. Tough catch. Settles himself. Puts it up. No good. Offensive rebound. Sweeney fades away. Good. Isaiah Sweeney's got 13. Demons are down by 5, 70-65. Full court pressing here. They lob it ahead. Love almost gets it into the front court. Green, and he is fouled with 45 seconds left by C.J. Jones. Jones picks up his second. So the Demons fighting hard here. Isaiah Sweeney with an offensive rebound and put back off the miss, close by Brandon Hutton. Sweeney now with 13 in the ballgame to go along with a couple of rebounds and 3 assists. Demons have just 7 assists in this ballgame. First free throw is no good. Rebound Ishmael Lane, 5-point lead, Demons with the 5-point deficit, Demons with the basketball. 39 seconds left. Isaiah Sweeney will drive, has it stripped. Ball is picked up by UNO, then picked back up by Sweeney. Loose again, Poe comes away with it, and a timeout taken by UNO. And Mike McConaughey just shakes his head, wants to know why there wasn't a foul on the drive by Isaiah Sweeney. And so the Demons had a chance to cut that lead down to 3 or 2 with 32 seconds left. Instead, the Demons turn it back over. 32 seconds left, 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here, 70-65. Northwestern State trails. They've had opportunities here, but just have not been able to get quite what they were looking for. That time, a turnover. Demons have only turned it over 4 times here in the second half after turning it over 13 times in the first half. So that's a little bit better. By the way, after basketball wraps up on Saturday, you can have dinner with the Lady Demons softball team. They hold their annual banquet and auction at the Knights of Columbus Hall in East Natchitoches. The event begins at 6 o'clock. Tickets $25. That includes dinner and the opportunity to bid in silent and live auctions. Reservations due now. Go to nsudemons.com and click on the softball page for more information. Full court pressure by the Demons. UNO will get the inbound into the corner to Bryson Robinson, and Robinson's immediately fouled. DeAndre Love will pick up his first. Love in his debut has 4 points. Getting some instructions from Mike McConaughey, basically telling him, look, give it a second, try for the steal. If not, you can then turn around and commit the foul. Isaiah Sweeney back in. Sweeney playing with 4 fouls, has 13 points. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Bryson Robinson. The Privateers just missed the front end of the 1-and-1 moments ago. But Robinson is an 81% free throw shooter. You do not expect him to miss. First one is on the way and good. Robinson's got 15-12 in the second half. He has been the story of this ball game. The next free throw makes it a 3-possession game, which is an important distinction here with 30 seconds left. And the Demons, no true 3-point shooters, except really DeAndre Love, but it's his first game. Second free throw is good, so Robinson makes it a 3-possession game. 72-65. Isaiah Sweeney flies into the front court left wing. Out long to Brandon Hutton. Hutton crosses over, drives it down the lane, scoops with the right hand, good. Hutton's got 7. Demons have cut the lead to 72-67. Full court pressure by the Demons. They get it to Thibodeau. Need to foul now with 17 seconds remaining. Somebody's got to foul. Robinson will get fouled by DeAndre Love. Might have taken a little too much time with that one as Love picks up his second. Demons did a nice job of harassing, but ultimately once they got past that initial press, that's when you've got to go ahead and foul. And Bryson Robinson, who just picked up 2 free throws, goes to the line for 2 more. He's got 16, 13 in the second half. He had just 3 at halftime. Front end of the 1-and-1. The front end of the 2 is no good. So a 5-point ball game as Brandon Hutton will check out. Jacob Guest comes in. Demons will need a 3 at some point here. 72-67, the lead for UNO. I think Mark Schlesinger wants a timeout if this goes in. Robinson's second free throw is good. Robinson's got 17, 14 in the second half, 73-67. C.J. Jones loses it, gets it back, flips it in the corner. Love fires a 3, airballs it. Rebound out of bounds off of Thibodeau. It'll belong to the Demons with 2.4 seconds remaining. And this one is all but academic now. And Mike McConaughey tells Rod Dixon, I got 1 call tonight, and that was it. As Scott Plaisance will check in for UNO to replace Troy Green to get a little bit more size on the inbounder, C.J. Jones. So the Demons will fall to 0-8 in Southland Conference play as Sweeney fires a 3, airballs that, and this game is over with. Demons fall 73-67. NSU loses its 10th in a row and its 8th straight Southland Conference game. Played a little bit better tonight than they did in the last couple of games. However, just not enough. The Demons' poor second half shooting again dooms them. And the Demons fall 73-67.